I think we're going to make some tables.
In this week's video, I'm going to make a straight leg table, a tapered leg table, and a metal leg table for a modern twist. I've got 6 tabletops to make. They're all varying sizes, widths and lengths. What I'll do is show you one in detail, and then I'll skip the rest and we'll get on to making the legs. Okay, so we're on to the legs. What I'm doing is preparing the length of the legs and just running off any of the outside surfaces that might have got damaged. The wood came from a building site. If you want to see more of how I got the wood, stay tuned to the end and I'll share that with you. Making the tapered legs, I'm using my tapering jig to achieve this, set at 5 degrees. Of all the operations that I carry out within the workshop, this is the one that I find most stressful. I have to really concentrate to make sure that everything is safe and effective. Okay, so we're on to the home straight. Rail and stile preparation. So just sizing the wood, ready for the project. The joinery I'm going to use is 6mm wooden dowels. What you do is you drill 2 holes, 6mm, in the end of each rail and stile, and then you use a little pin jig to mark the location on the legs so that you can join the frame together. This transfers the marking location onto the leg, ready to drill the hole so that you get perfect joinery every time. So all the legs are glued and in clamps, just waiting for the glue to dry. Let's start work on the tabletop. I've angled the saw blade to 5 degrees and now we're just going to put a bevel on each of the edges. I've spared you the footage of sanding. It took me around an hour, and now I'm finishing the tabletop in Danish oil. All the tops went out into the sunshine to start drying, and then I started work on the straight leg table, attaching the rails and stiles to make up the frame attached to the tabletop. Now onto the metal leg table. I actually think I prefer the tapered look better. It gives a nice shabby chic feel to the table. Tell me in the comments which is your favourite. Welcome to the in-laws property. This new driveway has been put in to access the brother-in-law and his family who are building a property. And whenever this property's being built, there's a great source of wood. And he's kindly storing me a pile for me to take and make some small projects with. So, as you can see, very much still in the making. A lovely house going into the grounds. It's looking lovely. Obviously the in-laws, vegetables and veg plot. And then what he keeps doing for me is storing up a nice source of wood, wooden pallets, pieces of wood that he comes and tidies out. A nice bit of 8x2 there. So I need to bring the trailer over, get these loaded up, and we'll see what projects we can make out of them. And don't worry, I think we've got enough to keep us going. He's been storing everything away, so we're not going to run out anytime soon.